November, and you testified that you refused to enter the dock. Take it from there.
Besisakhuluma ngokuthi besisenkantolo eBoksburg nge-27 November la
Sorry, 27 October 2020.
nge-27 October 2020 la wena wanqaba ukungena eboxini. Qhubeka khona lapho.
Yebo nkosenkantolo ngenqaba ukungena eboxini.
Yes, my lord, I refused to go into the accused dock.
What was the reason thereof?
Bekuyini isizathu sokuthi unqabe?
Okokuqala nkosenkantolo ngangazi ukuthi eboxini ngiyokwenzani mina.
Firstly, I did not know the reason why was I supposed to go into the accused dock.
Okwesibili nkosenkantolo ngangithweswe icala ngoJune 16 azange aphile ndawo.
And since I was charged on the 16th of June 2020, I never appeared before any magistrate.
And what transpired then?
Kwenzakalani ke?
Asingenanga abangasangena sonke nabafuthi labangangenabo.
We, all of us, never went into the accused dock.
Now, regarding Mr. Mjiako, was he present on court on the 27th of October 2020?
Manje ke ngumnumzana uMjiyakho wayekade ekhona enkantolo nge-27 ka-October 2020.
Yebo wayekhona.
Yes, he was present.
And who was he representing at the time?
Wayekade emele bani, ekhulumela bani.
Mina nkosenkantolo.
He was representing me, my lord.
And how did Mjiako know that you are appearing on that date, the 27th of October 2020?
Wazenjani uMjiyakho ukuthi wawukade uzovela phambi kwamantshi ngo-October 2020 nge-27?
Angazi nkosenkantolo ngoba la e-police station akazange angivisit uMjiyako.
I do not know, my lord, because at the police station, Mr. Mjiyako never visited me.
And on the 24th of June 2020 at the magistrate's court in Boksburg, did he inform you that he will appear for you at court?
Manje nge-24 ka June 2020 enkantolo yakamantshi eBoksburg uye wakutshela ukuthi uzokumela.
Nkosenkantolo ayikho into engayikhuluma nalo noMjiyako nkosenkantolo.
My lord, there is nothing that I spoke with Mjiyako.
Ukukhuluma naye mina naye lapha eminyango ngimbuza ukuthi uthunywe ubani ngoba eze lapha nyathi ngimuthunywe usisi khona ukukhuluma kwami lo ngangimgcina futhi mangiqede ku magistrate ngiphuma kwakumgcina kwami lokho nkosenkantolo.
The only conversation I had with him was when I was asking him who sent him, and he said he was sent by my sister. That was the last conversation we had.
Now, on the 27th of October 2020, did you instruct Mr. Mjiako to come and represent you at the Boksburg Magistrates Court?
Manje nge-27 ka-October 2020 uye wathi kuye eze ezokumela enkantolo.
Cha nkosenkantolo ngangaxhumani nje nenkosenkantolo.
No, my lord, as I was not in contact with him.
And now he appears in front of the magistrate's court. He confirms that he appears for you. Did you raise your concern about his representation of you with the presiding officer in that court?
Nakuke yena sekamile enkantolo ethi umele wena. Ikhona into ewuye wayiphawula wena njengoba sokumanje.
Angiphawulanga nkosenkantolo ngelanga lokuqala.
On the first appearance, I did not raise anything, my lord.
Sorry? Okay. Let me see that. Because I need to see the issue of the court. Let's proceed in the meantime. They are looking for an exhibit for me. But regarding the appearances in Boksburg Magistrates Court on the 27th of October 2020, the 27th of November 2020, and the 5th of March 2021, did you instruct Mr. Mjiako to represent you?
Manje nge-27 October 2020, 27 November 2020, 5 zika March 2021, uye wathi kumnumzana Mjiyakho akumele.
Cha nkosenkantolo ngisasingaxhumani nkosenkantolo nangangafona kumfonela singaxhumana endawo nje.
No, my lord, as we had no contact, there was no contact between the two of us.
Now, perhaps let's go to the appearance of the 27th of October 2020. You also appeared in court on that day, is that correct?
Asiyeke kuyi ngalelalanga uze buvela enkantolo nge-27 zika October 2020 wawukhona nawe enkantolo?
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I did make an appearance, my lord.
What happened during that appearance regarding Mujiako allegation that he represents you? Did you raise any concern with the court?
Kwenzakeleni ke njengoba umji yakho ebekade ethe uyakumela wena uye wakhuluma nawe waphakamisa isandla ukuthi wakhuluma into ethize?
Siqale ngokungena Nkosi enkantolo ecourt phakathi.
We went inside the courtroom,
Sase siphuma saya emaseleni.
and then we went back to the cells.
Mayefika mangisuka emaseleni lesesikhathi esefika kimi.
And when we got to the cells, that's when he came to me.
And what was his conversation? Did you have a conversation with him then? In the cells?
Wakhuluma naye ke emaseleni.
Kwayilanga lokuqala lapho ngikhuluma naye emaseleni eza ke emaseleni khona le ecourt la sekhona.
That was now the first time that he came to speak to me at the cells in court.
And what was the nature of the conversation between you and Mr. Mujiako?
Inkulumo yenu yayikade injani?
Nkosi enkantolo mayefika kimi ubaba la umjiyakho uthi uzokhuluma nami.
My lord, when he came to me, Mr. Mjiako said he wanted to speak to me.
Ngithi mina yebo ngakhuluma.
And I said, yes, you may proceed.
Athi kimi uzokhuluma nami ufuna ngazi ukwenza eni uzokhipha idocket yodwa eceleni and ufuna ngenze ideal ngimbuze ukuthi ideal yipi lento okhuluma ideal yani le.
And my lord, he said he wanted to speak to me. I do not know what is it that he was going to do. As he said,
My apologies, my lord. Is the defense going to call Mr. Mujiako?
I think they're going to.
Let's go, please.
If I may confer with my colleagues for 2 seconds. But, my lord, was there an objection, if I may understand from the state?
Yes, Mr. Sibande.
It is an objection, my lord, because I would love to now ask him the contents of the conversation he had with Mr. Mujiako, and then that will amount also to hearsay, because I will be directed now to ask Mr. Mujiako himself, who is not present before this court at this stage. And furthermore, my lord, I'm not sure whether this information that, or the contents of the conversation between Mr. Mujiako and Mr. Ntanzi, whether it is covered by the legal professional privilege or not, that is being asked now to be divulged before this court.
Yes, Mr. Ramsey, please.
My lord, let me pack it. Before I sit down, I'll also confer with my colleagues on that point. Let's proceed. Let's leave that conversation out. We will revisit before I sit down. Then from there, what transpired, let's leave the aspect where it comes to you in the cells. In court, did you address the presiding officer about your instruction or non-instruction to Mr. Mujiako?
uthi ke ummeli siyeke le ankulume waba nayo no mnumzane Mjiako emaseleni. Uma sesenifika enkantolo, uye wakhuluma nenkantolo nano manje umazisa ngokuthi ummeli umjiako kwenzakalani phakathi kwakho naye?
Nkosi enkantolo ngizamile ukuphakamisa isandla.
My lord, I tried raising my hand,
Ngaze ngenza isandla somela.
and I also swept my hands, and the witness showing with his hands, my lord, he did his hands like this.
Wenqaba magistrate ukuthi ngikhuluma.
And the magistrate refused me an opportunity
did
to
it?
speak. Yes.
Like they did in,
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo ngangifuna
like they
ukubonisa
do in
ukuthi
football.
Njengoba kwenziwa ebholweni.
yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
And that was declined by the presiding officer for you to address the court. Is that
Loko
correct?
umantshi akazange avume ukuthi wena ukhulume naye.
Yebo akazavuma ngoba ngangizama ukukhuluma ngeke ngoba naye kwakunomsindo ngizama ngithi ngiyazama engavumi.
Yes, my lord. the magistrate refused to listen to me as there was also noise, and I kept on trying to speak to the magistrate.
And then let's move on to the appearance of the 5th of March 2021. Do you recall that appearance?
Asiqhubeke ke siye ku la beka kwi 5 zika March 2021 usakhumbula?
Yebo ngisakhumbula Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I do recall that appearance.
What transpired on that date?
Kwenzakeleni ngalelo langa?
Nakhona Nkosi enkantolo ngisiphakamisile isandla enkantolo.
Even on that same day, my lord, I did raise my hand in court.
What happened when you raised that hand in court?
Kwayenzakalani ke mase sophakamisa isandla?
Wakhuluma ubaba lo ekhuluma sengisikhohliwe isibongo sakhe le wayesimele ukuthi ngifuna ukucela ukukhuluma.
I just forgot the surname of the gentleman who was representing us, but he did mention that I needed to say something.
It has been placed on record and in testimony that the person that then represented you at the time was Mr. Nkwana.
Umnumzana Nkwane lo kukhulunywe ngaye ukuthi uyena ogcine sekakumele.
Yebo leyo baba wa state.
Yes, my lord.
And after raising the hand and Nkwana speaking, what then transpired?
Ngemva kokuthi umnumzana Nkwana ke sekakhulumile kwenzakeleni?
Wabe esengitshena usisi lawa etoleka ukuthi ngakhuluma.
And the interpreter, being a female, informed me that yes, I do now have an opportunity to address the court.
And were you given the opportunity? What did you say to the court?
Ithe mawunikwa lelo thuba lokuthi ungakhuluma uye wathini kumanje?
Ngeke ngasho Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi iqiniso kube iqiniso akusho ukuthi mina umji yakho akabhadalanga imali wayebhadele ubani uswela kuqaleni.
My lord, I said let the truth be the truth, and I needed to know who paid umji yakho.
And what else did you place on
Ukuthi
record?
ubalekeleni la Rustenburg ngimxoshile ngatshena enkantolo ukuthi isiphi izathu ukuthi ngimxoshe.
And I also informed the court that he knows why did he run away. Even in Rustenburg, I had withdrew his instructions and he knew why.
And what was the reason that you terminated his mandate?
Bekuyini into eyenze ukuthi wena uthi angasakumeli?
Nkosi enkantolo ufike kimi ungitshela ngedili ngesikhathi semaseleni uthi angenze idili namaphoyisa kunemali ebekiwe 3 million ngambuza ukuthi ukuthatha block impendulo akaze ngiyithola.
My lord, he came to me and said I must make a deal and there is an amount which has been set aside of 3 million, and I told him I do not know anything about that, as he said he had made a deal with the police officers.
Nami ngase ngimendlalela Nkosi enkantolo izinto angamtshela ukuthi lokhu ngaboshwa ngoJune 16 azange ngihambe enkantolo.
And I told him as well that since I was arrested on the 16th of June, I have never appeared before a magistrate.
Okwesibili ngutshela ukuthi tshena enkantolo ukuthi ngishaye ngasanisa amaphepha ngenkane ngawazi awuyitshena enkantolo uzongitshela ngedili.
And secondly, I had told him that I had instructed him to inform the court that I was assaulted, and he never did, but he's now telling me about a deal.
Leso Nkosi enkantolo izathu senze ukuthi ngimxoshwe ba mina anginayo idili nephoyisa.
And that is what made me to terminate his services, because I do not have any dealings with the police officers.
Now, you were appointed the legal aid attorney, Mr. Nkwana, and after that appearance, what transpired?
Wathatha ke ummeli wo legal aid wabameli laba bangakhokhelwa umnumzana Nkwana. Kwayenzakalani ngemva kwalokho?
Emveni ngalokho Nkosi enkantolo ngathi mangiqeda ukukhuluma lokho basebengitshela ukuthi nangokumele ozokubona ozokumela lapha phambi kweNkosi enkantolo.
After having said that, my lord, I was then informed that here is an attorney that will be representing you in court.
Who informed you?
Utsheloba.
Wayekhuluma yena ngitshela intolika le intolika ibuyisa ke ngelokhuza ngesiZulu.
He was speaking and it was interpreted to me in Zulu
But who is he that was saying that you are now going to be represented by Mr. Nkwana, the one that his words were interpreted by the interpreter? Who was
ubani
that?
lo muntu lo bekakhuluma ngesingesi ukuthi manje usozomelwa umnumzana uNkwana ubani lo muntu lo bekakhuluma lawo mazwi njengoba wayekade etolikelwa kwisizwe.
Okay. Now, at any stage from the 24th of June 2020 until the 5th, let me say until the end of December 2020, did you sign any power of attorney or any letter of instruction with Mr. Mujiako?
Manje wena uye wasayina incwadi ethize ebekade uthi umnumzana uMjiyakho akumele ngayo kusukela ngalesa sikhathi uzebe uboshwa kufikela ngo December 2020.
Kosenkantolo ayikho into engayisayinayo mina ngangizoyisayine kuphi ngangingambona ngamehlo lawa ngiqala umbala nge-24 ku magistrate azange eze ke muzokhuluma nami.
I did not sign any document, my lord, as I had never seen him. I started seeing him on the 24th when he came in that appearance.
Okay. Now let's go to
Are you leaving that aspect hanging in the air? About Mr. Mkwani, what do you call him?
Nkwana.
Yeah, you are leaving it there. Fine, no problem. I just want to know.
Okay. Yeah, because subsequent to that, sir, did Mr. Nkwana appear for you in any appearance in the Boksburg Magistrates Court?
Manje ke ngemva kwalo umnumzana uNkwana uye wakumela na laphayana enkantolo yase Boksburg.
Yebo nkosenkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
And did you raise your complaints with Mr. Nkwana so that they can be placed on record regarding your treatment at the hands of the police officers?
Wamtshela ke umnumzana uNkwana ukuthi uneyikhalazo ngalendlela amaphoyisa wayekade ekuphethe ngayo.
Ngamtshela nkosenkantolo. Kodwa ngithema ngimamela record la yena obese bengathi ngishawa ejele eRustenburg. Ngangikhuluma ngamaphoyisa la ayengibophile ukuthi ngangitshela uMjiyakho ukuthi akatshene enkantolo ukuthi lamaphoyisa angishayela ngisanisa amaphepha engawazi.
Yes, my lord, I did inform him about my complaints that I was being assaulted in the presence of the police, and
Yes.
I listened to the record that it now sounded as if I was saying I was being assaulted in prison in Rustenburg.
Was it now
Whereas
Mr. Nkwana that we are talking about?
umnumzana uNkwana lo sikhuluma ngayo.
Yebo nkosenkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
And those complaints, were they raised on the 5th of March 2021?
Lezo ikhalazo zakhishwa ke nge-5 zika March ku 2021.
Yebo nkosenkantolo.
That is correct, my lord.
And what was the reaction? Did the court take any action? What happened?
Kuke kwayenzakalani inkantolo mhlawumbe uMantshi uye wathatha inyathelo ezithize noma kwenzakeleni?
Ayikho into yenze ngangigcina khona utoleka sitshene ukuthi kuzothunyelwa abantu ukuthi ayikho into azange kufike umuntu.
Nothing happened,
Namhlanje.
my lord, as the interpreter just told us that there would be people that would be sent to us, but to date, no one came to us.
And then subsequent to the appearance on the 5th of March 2021 in Boksburg Court, was there another appearance that occurred in Boksburg Magistrates Court?
Manje ke ngemva kokuthi senivele kuMantshi nge-5 zika March eBoksburg. Kukhona mhlawumbe elinye ilanga futhi niye navela ngalo khona laphayana eBoksburg.
Angisakhumbula nkosenkantolo ngathi asivela ngathi saya kuphi kwenye court.
I do not remember, my lord, but
Angisakhumbule kahle.
I don't think we did appear in Boksburg. I think we might have appeared in another court.
And after you, the statement from the magistrate was allegedly taken from you, were there any assaults that were perpetrated upon you?
Ngemva kokuthi kuye kwaba nalesi statement bosikade usitshele uMantshi.
Yebo.
Kuye baye baqhubeka na ukukushaya amaphoyisa.
Cha qhubeka nkosenkantolo kwangabe kuphelile khona lapho.
No, there were no further assaults after that statement, my lord,
Ngoba ngase ngiyenzile lento babeyifuna.
because I had already done what they wanted me to do.
And were you at some stage then transferred to a prison? I'm not talking about a police station now.
Manje uye wathathwa wayisiwa ejele na hayi ipolice station. Wathathwa wayisiwa ejele.
Ngihlalile police station ejele ngiye nge1 zika March mangaphosisa Rustenburg ngiqala ungena ejele phakathi.
I remained at the police station, apologies, until the 1st of March when I went into prison.
And which prison is that in Rustenburg?
Eliphi lelo jele lase Rustenburg?
Prison Ramshana.
Ramushana prison.
Is there the questions that I'm leaving out? If I may check, my lord, if I may be given a few seconds to. Oh, sorry, I want to touch on this aspect. Now, evidence has been led in this court through OB entries from all police stations that you were held at, from Pretoria North, Moot, Valeria, and Primrose. And according to the entries, whenever you were booked in and out, the last notation on the entry will be no visible injuries observed. Have you heard that evidence?
Bufakazi buzile la enkantolo la ukuthi kuthiwe wonke ama police station la wena ufakwe khona eMoot, ePrimrose, eValeria, wena labe okade uyisiwa khona bekade kubhalwa kuma OB incwadi lezi zamaphoyisa ubhalwe ukuthi akukho zimpawu ezibonakalayo zokuthi ubekade elimele. Uzwile lobo bufakazi?
Ngibuzile Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I had such evidence, my lord.
Now, whenever you were booked, did the person booking you, be it Mabena Mukhani, were they accompanied by a police officer in uniform, say for example at Pretoria North, who will make the notation on the book in your presence that you never had any visible injuries?
Manje ngalesikhathi ubukade ulethwa esiphoyiseni epolice station, mhlawumbe ulethwa uMukhani noma uMabena noma ubani, bebakade behamba na nelinye iphoyisa ebalithola lapho kuleyo police station ukuthi kuzobhalwa likhona lelo phoyisa ukuthi wena azikho impawu zokulimala?
Cha Nkosi enkantolo.
No, my lord.
And let's move. At a time, let's take the 18th of June, the 19th of June, the 24th of June. Did you have injuries on yourself when you were booked at all the respective police stations that I've mentioned?
Manje ke asithi sithathe i18 zika June, i19 zika June, ne21 zika June. Ngalesikhathi ufakwa kulama police station lawo, wawukade ulimele?
Epitora ngangilimele.
In Pretoria I was injured.
Kube le ayideqede kuyibiza ngikhohle igama lakhe Primrose.
Is it Primrose? Yes.
In Primrose?
Yeah. Bese kukhona enye ngikhohlwa igama la ngeke ngahlala futhi kuyiPretoria noma ngihlala ama police station ayi4 mina ngijikajikisiwa nje kuwola.
And there is another police station which I had forgotten the name, as I had spent time in 4 police stations being taken from one police station to another, my lord.
Let me remind you of the police station, and by OB entries, evidence has been led in court here. It was Pretoria North, Moot, Valeria, and Primrose.
Ama police station, Pretoria North, Moot, Valeria, ne Primrose.
Yeah, Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Now, there's also evidence that was led through OB entries that cell visits were conducted on a regular basis, according to the gentleman that testified here the last time, I forgot his name, from Swanepoel from Silverton, that according to the instructions, hourly cell visits are conducted to inspect prisoners and cells and cell conditions. Do you recall any of such cell visits being done on the cell that you were held in at Pretoria North?
Likhona ke iphoyisa elifike la bekade ku Swanepoel. Yena uthe bebalibele beza behamba amaseli wonke ihora nehora ukuyohlola ukuthi amaseli anjani nabantu ababoshiwe banjani. Wena usakhumbula kuke kuvakashelwa iseli lakho?
Kosenkantolo azange ngavakashela leyo kubuza ukuthi unesikhalo ngiqala ukuyibona ejele eRustenburg mina.
My lord, there was no cell visit.
Njengoba nalapha
The only time where I was questioned if I had a complaint, I started seeing that in Rustenburg.
njengalapha eKhosi Mapula ngoba bayenza bekubuza ukuthi unesikhalo mhlambe yagula nonani. Ngiqala lapha emajele ePolice station akaze ngidibana nalento.
Even at Khosimampur, my lord, they do such. They come and ask if you have any complaint or you are sick. I've never seen such a treatment at the police stations.
Now, the 4 police stations that were held at Pretoria North, Moot, Valeria, Primrose, how many people were held in a cell with you?
Manje kulama police station labo kade uvalelwe khona, eVilleria, ePrimrose, ePretoria North, eMoot, wawukade uvalelwe nabantu abangakhi eselini.
Angihlala nge1 kosenkantolo.
I was in a single cell.
Before I sit down, I'm at the end of my evidence in chief. Besides what I've covered with you throughout this process, is there anything that perhaps may have escaped my mind that is not repetitive that you want to tell the Honorable Court?
Ngaphandle kwazo zonke lezi zinto umnumzana uRamsipili sekakukhulume ngazo, sekakubuze ngazo. Ikhona mhlawumbe enye into ukuthi mhlawumbe akakubuzanga ngayo. Ungathanda ukuthi uyitshele inkantolo ubone ukuthi mhlawumbe umnumzana Ramsipili uyikhohliwe noma idlulile engqondweni kuyi.
Ayikho kosenkantolo.
Nothing further, my lord.
As the court pleases, my lord, that is my questions for the witness.
Mr. Sebanda, what's your time?
14:31, my lord.
14:31. You want us to start now or just cross-examination?
Not at this stage, my lord. I
By
just wanted
number-
to bring it under the
number
attention of my
3,
colleague. Yes,
4 and 5. Or should we postpone?
they can start, but I wanted something that Mr. Ramosipile packed regarding the issue of Mr. Mjiako before he can finalize his testimony. Because he said he's going to pack it and he wants to consult with his colleagues.
Oh, I see. So you say he wants to say something about Mr. Mjiako?
Yes, he said he wanted to make a decision regarding that part of it.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yes, court, please.
I see the gentlemen are conferring. Let's postpone. Even this witness must be tired. Because you only have 1 hour
Yeah, that's correct. my
to
lord.
go.
Yes.
And that which you want to pack, which you packed is with Mr. Mjiako. You can unpack it on Monday.
As the court pleases, I'm indebted, my lord.
Okay. All right, let's adjourn. To be
Inkantolo
fair to the
ithi-
witness, he's had a grueling day.
Yes.
Iyabona ukuthi abameli bebasakhuluma kunoludaba mhlawumbe olude ebabakade besalukhuluma futhi inkantolo ithi iyacabangela nawo ukuthi ube nelisuku elide ulibele umela ufakaza manje icala lihlethiselwa ngomsombuluko.
Okay, man.